we are going to dive into some shop critiques, and I'm going to give you exactly what I do to fix these shops if they were mine. So we're going to go through all of these and get started. All right, we are going to critique this shop. Rustic Venture Design by Amanda. I have no idea what she sells by looking at her banner or her logo, so I would change that. We also do not have an about section at the top, so I would change that. We have 28 products. She has 159 sales. So you guys, if she had 159 sales, a lack of her shop being filled out and with 28 products, like that's pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. Let's see what she has going here. We have tumblers. We have a rush order fee. We have some not great photos. She's adding her Instagram to a lot of these photos. Okay, so here's her loss leader. Gel pen refills. That's a good idea. So her price points are pretty low. That's a good loss leader though. It's a way to sell supplies in her shop. So what I would do if I were her, I would break this up into different categories. So maybe different size tumblers. This looks like a water bottle. They have like the tall ones, the short ones. I would break this up into size or theme and have multiple categories. I would also add an about section. She's not replying to her reviews, so she should definitely do that. So this is, yeah, she needs to add photos of herself to her about section. She has to add the shop announcement at the top. This is good. She has her name and good, nice picture. She looks like a normal person. She really needs to fill out her shop policies. This is not enough at all. She needs to have frequently asked questions about washing instructions, all of that. Yes, and she also needs to change some of her photos. So I'm going to click on her best seller. 12 people added it to their cart. I'm going to click on couple others. I'm going to click on her pen listings. I'm just opening a bunch of her listings. Okay, so this is her top seller. Personalized glitter tumbler, personalized glitter tumbler. She repeated that for her SEO, not necessary. She could have taken out this whole part because she's repeating it right here. Custom tumbler cups. You don't need plurals, so you could take the S off. Custom tumbler, she's repeating custom tumbler again for women. Custom glitter tumbler. So I would totally change a lot of these keywords and I would speak more to the customer that she's going after. So let's take a look at her photos. Okay, she's giving the instructions on how to customize it. So that is good. I would put step 1, 2, 3 because it doesn't look like if these are options or if they're actual steps 1, 2, 3. That's good. She's showing the options. Great that she has the options shown. Now I think she has font options. That's good. She's missing color options. So here you can see she has cup options, which is great. It honestly might be almost too many options because it can be a little bit confusing and hard to make a decision. So I would try to limit it to like 5 options. If I were her, I would have one listing for my straight, one for my taper, and one for my curved. And then with the sizes and one for mugs. Like I would have separate listings. I might not put them all in one depending on how confusing it is for her customers. Maybe it's not though. Maybe they're fine. So okay, so glitter color. She needs a glitter color swatch photo. And she needs, how would you know what color options there are for the name? She said she'll be in contact to show options of colors, but I still would want to know what my options were before buying from her. So her conversion would be a lot better if she had a photo showing the color options. Okay, welcome to Rustic Venture Designs. Okay, she doesn't need to put that in the description. She needs to have everything important above this part. So, okay, this is important, but creative freedom, like I want to see that how to order section. I want that to be at the top. She has good disclaimers. She could link her social media here because she does link it in her photos, it seems, in some of the photos. Yeah, I would link social media. This needs variations. This is good. She actually put the important information at the top. Good, she had a video in here. Decent photos. Color of font, she needs a color swatch photo. Let's see what else she has. Okay, her pens. All right. Good, she has the color options and she labels them. This is perfect. And she has a picture of them all together. Pen options, yep, she has some sold out, so she should try to get those back in stock. I'm sure she already is. The listing title, okay, this isn't terrible. I would make these customized pens. I would make that into a long tail keyword though. Retractable pens, I would also turn that into a long tail keyword, but not bad. This one's pretty good. Comes with refills. She could even add the refills as a variation to the shop to really make the price point seem a lot lower. So then it would be starting at $195 for the refill within the listing, and then they would see, oh, if they want like the actual pen, it's $13.50. But this is a great loss leader listing. Essentially, you could have both. You could have these within the pen listings and this as a separate loss leader listing. So that's great. She has 2-pack and 4-pack. Color, okay, blue and black. So I'm assuming it's just regular blue and regular black. Good. This needs more long tail keywords. That's not going to help her get any traffic. It's a short tail keyword and it's like super, super saturated. Personalization is available for no extra cost. I would 100% charge for that. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, now we are looking at this one. This is a laser cut shop, looks like. Nax Crafts. Okay, they put their website, so it looks like they do have their own website. DIY, arts and crafts, gifts, and more. Good. They have a great, I like the banner. It kind of explains what they're doing. They have, okay, decent sections, but I would make these into long tail keywords like DIY Nax box. I don't know what that is. Decor, not very descriptive. Holiday, you could say holiday items, holiday laser cut items, games. I would make these into long tail keywords and see if they could break this up into like anything more. It's weird that they only have one kid and one gift. So they need a shop announcement at the top to show that they're active and open and updating it once a month at least. So they only have 16 sales, but they did put their featured items at the top, which tell me that hopefully these are their top sellers. Photos are okay. It looks like they're using a light box. This one is kind of nice. Looks like they might be using portrait mode or some kind of a nicer camera. The photos are okay. They could do better for the Christmas photos. It's kind of a dark background. Yeah, some of the other photos are a little sterile and some of the lighting isn't the best. Some of these, they're very 3D, so it might be interesting having them hanging or held to show the relative size and scale. They also, let's see down reviews. Okay, good. So they should respond to more of these reviews. They need shop policies desperately. They need an about section desperately. They need to be linking to their social media. It's really, really, really empty. The shop doesn't feel like it's really established. So let's see, material. That's good. They're upselling you with the different materials through a variation. I wonder if they could add another variation, however. Either maybe what if it was like stained or unstained? That can be interesting. Okay, so this is DIY. That's good. Please read carefully before ordering, not assembled. That's good. They have the important stuff at the top. Good information. Good listing. Terrible title. They need to work on their SEO and long tail keywords. I'm curious what their, if you scroll down, you can see their tags. Do they have any tags? I'm not seeing their tags at all. That's concerning. Okay. Also really, really, really need to beef up the title. Yeah, I'm not seeing any tags at all. Yes, same thing, pretty much all the same situation. Okay, this is a great video because it's DIY. This really shows that. So this creates really clear expectations. Awesome video. This one could use a video. This one could also use a video, but that looked like that video took a lot of work. This one could also use a video. So overall, they need to really look more established. All right, let's take a look at this one. Jewelry, handmade jewelry, gifts in gift box, and empowering jewelry. Logo needs some help. Usually when the name of the person is the title, is the name of the shop, there's something weird going on. Special gifts for everyone on your list. A lot of times that means it's directly from China or dropshipped from Alibaba. It doesn't make me feel real safe. Let's see. Announcement, good, August 22nd. Okay. Oh boy. Check out our frequently asked questions section for any doubts. Oh, jeez. That doesn't feel very reassuring. Summer sale, 15 to 30% off. Free worldwide shipping. I don't feel like these are handmade. Claiming handmade, these look like they're not. Really, really, really need some work. The listing photos are just so dated. If you look at it, the packaging of these necklaces, the background of these necklaces takes away from their value. So they would look much more valuable and expensive if they were displayed even just on a simple like piece of velvet or something. These gift boxes or whatever the background is here, it makes it look way cheaper. It really cheapens the overall look, the font, the colors, like everything. That's not going to get much traction on Etsy. Plus they have 13 pages. Whoa, there's no way. Yeah, these look kind of like print on demand type of pre-made necklaces. It does not command the price point, that's for sure. The packaging is just cutting the price in half. Let's see. Reviews. They should reply to more of these. Okay. So This is interesting. This is 100% not the people making these. This is so fake. This feels like a scam. We are here to provide you with high quality jewelry for you and your loved ones. That's not reassuring. I want to know the name of the person making this, quote unquote, making this. Okay, now we see the shop owner's name is Sumit. That's not what it said up above. Handmade in Las Vegas. Misspelling. Shop policies. Not, these really need to be bulked up. Okay, their website is broken. Their Facebook is okay. This does not feel like something that someone would want to buy on Etsy. And the packaging of, sorry for scrolling so much, the packaging is just, that's killing it. And it feels sketchy because it definitely, the photos of supposedly the people making it, those are totally stock photos. So I wouldn't believe any of this is handmade. And when someone is claiming something is handmade and it's clearly drop shipped, that's when there'll be resistance to purchasing. If they just came out and said these are drop shipped, that would be different. But it feels like they're trying to be sneaky. All right, here we go. So this is a print on demand shop 3 sales. Love Myself Deal Studio. That does not command a high price point. Deal Studio. Okay, the banner is actually pretty good. Made in the USA. Awesome. Looks like Donna. Somewhat believable that that's the person. All right, so what do we have? Metal art. This is all print on demand. Teacher stuff. A huge mix of stuff on the front page. I would do a custom sort and not have this whole clogged section of bags. I would really mix it up so it's merchandised more evenly and easier to look at. 176 items, no shop announcement. They need the shop announcement. They need a location here. That's really important to have your location. Makes you feel a lot safer to shop with. Now they are using the same mock-ups as like every other shop. I wish they would have a couple that are more original. They have a lot of Halloween going on. And it's kind of condensed where it's like a big section of like all Halloween and then all pro-choice and then all 4th of July. I would just pull those out. They should pull those out right now if it's after the 4th of July. And then all Pride. Yeah, I think they should. It looks really clustered and the mock-ups are not great because it's literally repeating like the same mock-ups that everyone's using. They could put some more work into their sections. Let's see. Okay, here is the about section. We need some photos here. They should say they're in Florida at the top if they really are. They need a better frequently asked questions shop policy section. Let's take a look inside a listing and see what that looks like. A lot of color options. It's a little bit hard to see and read this. On your phone, no one would be able to read what that is. So I would have this color swatch option focused really on the colors and not with all this background. That's kind of distracting. It's good they do have a size run and that all sales are final. Good size range. Description is good. They need more long tail keywords up here though in the title. All right, let's see this one. Digital shop in London. Plum Lime Design. It's kind of a cool name. Like the logo, Plum Lime Design. Maybe they should add a word in the logo over here. Digital goods. I'd like to see this shop description be a little bit more specific with some long tail keywords in it. So they have 20 items. Funeral, wedding cards, word search cards, marquee page. I think these are bookmarks. So 4 sales. They also need a shop announcement. They need a photo of herself. She should reply to these positive reviews. 0 shop policies, so she will not be protected under any seller protection program. You really need to make sure you have your shop policies filled out and your about section filled out. I'd love to see a photo of her with her family, to hear the story about why she started this, what her shop is like, what her design process is like, what she's inspired by. So Flower Girl, I'm looking at the title, Flower Girl Proposal, she repeated that right here. We need to wedding invitation. We need to editable, Canva, instant download. These are not long tail keywords. So these are, all of this real estate is being taken up by things that won't actually help people find her. So we want all of the characters, 140 characters in your title, to be of things that are long tail keywords that will help people find you. And I do recommend removing punctuation in order to allow you to combine more words and have more combinations. This is good that she has the requirement that they acknowledge it's a digital download. This is okay. The spacing on the description could be a little bit better. I recommend that she would print one of these off and do a video herself versus just having mock-ups. This is great to have a how it works section. Really clear. Someone could read that font on their phone. So overall, she's on to some ideas. Now, I do question what customer she's going after though, because we have funeral stuff, we have wedding stuff, we have bookmarks, we have word search cards. I think she needs to nail down her customer if she really wants to see traction. And her price points are also so low. Oh man, she's going to be making like minus 6.5%, minus the 25 cents, minus 20 cents. She's making like 90 cents on this. It's going to take a long way for her to get to over $1,000 a month in profit. if she keeps selling at these lower price points. All right, so now we're looking at a print on demand shop that has 76 sales, 923 items. That seems really, really extensive. 920 are on sale. Ornaments, tank tops, hoodies, totes, travel mugs, a lot of sweatshirts and t-shirts. This needs to be broken up into more easily read and understood categories. She needs a shop announcement. She needs a banner. She's using a lot of the same mock-ups. Okay, she's replying to a customer review, so that's good. That's keeping it personable. Okay, good. She has a photo. She has a photo of herself. She talks about her story. This is good. Yeah, so this is good. This is the right kind of thing that you want. Shop a website. I'm just curious if she has actually linked all of these. Okay, good. Shop policy. She could add some more. So it looks like she has a website going. Facebook, no followers. Pinterest. Okay. It's okay. Look like she's using the tall, skinny photos on Pinterest for the most part. Some are square. She has the right idea, but she really needs to make her shop more easily shoppable. So I recommend changing it to a banner. I would upgrade to Etsy Plus, have the nice collage layout of her featured listings or sections. She has, oh my gosh, so many options here. This is overwhelming to make a decision. If I were her, I would stick with her top colorways. She should also label these so that people know what color is what. This is her description. We don't want to start with this personal kind of message. Good to say like professional production facility, direct garment printing. There's no size chart. She needs a size chart and the color chart. Okay, this is another digital download shop in India. Responsive blogger templates and branding. I would increase the font size a little bit here because I don't think anyone can read this on their phone. So we have 19 items, 68 sales, pre-made logos, blogger templates, pre-made media kit, $25 price point. Okay, good, higher price points. Take note. If you want a higher price point digital download, this could be a thing. Featured items. So she's featuring her logos. So I'm going to take a look at a logo, a blogger theme. She should respond to her reviews. She needs that shop announcement at the top. Okay, this is good. She has a lot of keywords in here that will help her for SEO. She does need photos of herself and her family or something to make it more personal. And she needs better shop policies. She needs some like frequently asked questions here. So let's take a look at how her listings are. Oh my goodness, she has so much opportunity to improve her titles. So these are all short tail keywords, except for feminine floral logo. These are all really short tail keywords. This is exactly why she's not getting found, because this listing score is going to be extremely low. These are all going to be really saturated searches. She should be really identifying her customer a little bit deeper and be more specific. These look like a lot of the same wording, but if you actually take a look, they're saying different things. This is good description, really readable, super great here. Okay, but she really, really needs to update her titles. Her blogger template, a little bit better, but she still needs to update that. Belle Parker, so that does not mean anything to the customer. So that's not really necessary to be in the title. Live demo, that's great. She has great descriptions. That's not where she's gonna struggle. Oh good, she has a video. Yeah, so if you're doing digital, still try to have a video. That would be great. Great examples. Her fonts are a little bit hard to read. It would be really hard to read this on a phone. Overall, great descriptions. Okay, now the last shop that we're going to review is this one, and this is selling laser cut signs. It's based in Georgia. We are missing so much. It's really hard to tell what they're actually selling by the title. The banner does not show anything about the products or the process or anything. So I would for sure update that to something so when someone gets to the page, they know, okay, this is laser cut stuff. 6 listings, no shop announcement. Okay, about me section. They need photos. Okay, and they need way more frequently asked questions, shop policies. The other thing, these photos need some serious work. If you're trying to purchase the sign, you can't even tell if it's wood or decals or what. It's focused more on the couch and the plants than the signs. If this is really laser cut, I would show it at angles. They really need to change the photography setup here. See, this is good. This is great. Makes it look so much better than the listing photo. The listing photo does not do it justice. So he's showing how you can change the center. This almost looks like a mock-up. So I would take it from a side angle to show the depth, because this shows the depth. They should really show, yeah, I don't love the green background. It doesn't stand out very much. It makes the paint look a little bit rough. I would also make a paint add-on for this. I would not include paint in the listing. The description's okay. It's a little bit jumbled. They need a section about shipping. They should have a section titled hanging. They should have different size options. That would be another variation they should have, for sure. They should also have someone standing here so you can see the relative size, but for sure have size options and color options, and have the paint add-on be an upsell. This is okay. There's some short tail keywords in here that are wasting real estate, like fall decor, Halloween decor, they have twice. There's living room. This is not going to get him anything. Yeah, there's so much he could do here in terms of getting SEO to get actual traffic and views to his stuff. So I'm noticing a common theme is titles and photos are like 2 of the biggest issues, and then filling out your shop to make it look really nicely merchandised, like you are open for business. So that seems like a problem. Also showing that familiar face of yours, just show that personable side of the shop in the about section. So there's a lot of things these people can do. I hope this was helpful. If you want to, apply these types of critiques to your shop, take a look at your shop at the same time, have it pulled up and take a look. When I'm looking at the titles here, take a look at your titles. When I'm looking at the photos, ask yourself the same questions about your photos.